Well, hello lads. Uh-oh, no desktop audio? Why? I have no audio. Hello? Hello? Wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. I do have audio. I was looking at the wrong bar. I have no audio. My mistake. Anyway, welcome to Sim Racing System Daytona prototype. At various tracks. I don't know what the fuck the series is called. It was like some YouTuber that I've never heard of versus another YouTuber. And yeah. So it's this like super convoluted name that I don't care about. Anyway, welcome to the show. We have a good setup. We have a fuck ton of people showing up. What I would actually like to know, given how many people are signed up for this race, how does this compare to the last Daytona prototype race on iRacing? Is that a question I'm allowed to ask? Because I think that's an interesting question. Because we got 30 cars out for this race, which is actually a really good turnout, especially for week one. Of course, it'll drop off in the future, right? Because it's sim racing system, and then people run one race and they get raped, and they're like, "This is lame. I don't want to do this anymore," and don't show up. But still, 30 cars for opening race of the season is quite good. So I'm wondering, how does this compare to iRacing's like most recent Daytona prototype race? Because I'm starting to think that the bigger AC online races, if that makes sense, the big AC online races are actually bigger than iRacing, which would be an interesting changing of the guard. Nice to see you in this one, Marshall. I unfortunately found something testing late last night in the RSS GT1 mod, and this is something that's a carryover from both GTR2 and the real series, but the Ferrari 550 Maranello is completely overpowered, and like it's an instant win car. The car's over a second and a half quicker than any other car from the RSS pack, so like if you don't show up in that car, you're just gonna lose. And I guess Sean didn't know that or didn't look into it. So the RSS GT1 series is basically broken at this point. So it's a short race. This is only 30 some minutes. Or no, 20 minutes. Whole thing is 30 minutes. Oh wow, fucking everyone's in this one. Luke Sky. Yeah, we got a fuck ton of people in this one, and it's like good people. Like Eduardo Sa's really good, Luke Sky's really good. Sean's getting better. Marshall, in my opinion, is actually pretty quick. Uh, yeah. And I mean, like, the ratings are skewed a bit. Because, like, I mean, you can lose rating in this, but it's not like iRacing, where it's easy to lose rating. In AC or SRS, it's easier to gain than lose. If that makes sense. So, like, drivers who, in general, aren't very good will sit around, like, 600 when that's not really a good reflection of their skill level. And then, like, for me, like, if I finish in the top 3, I'll gain, like, 1 point at most. So anyway, we're in the server. I should probably make a quali set. With, like, 15 liters. So people are going to start joining. Hopefully you can see everything. I'm not going to play music today because the stream will get banned. I played one of Sum 41's new songs the other night. and the stream got delisted from everywhere, so that was not cool. Wasn't the 550 like that in real life, though? Correct. So, like, it's not that it's not accurate, it's just, like, you need to BOP this somehow. So Sean's in here. Fuck, like, everyone turned out for this one. This is a good series. The DP is a free car. Just a heads up for anyone watching and being like, that looks fun, I want to try that. Yep, it's free. 100%. Just gotta boot this up on my phone. Anyway, load the race set. See if our shit's right. Kinda is, I guess. Oh, there is TC in this car. Look at that. Nice. Clutch pedal works. So this is more like an FIA GT1 car on steroids. They hit about the same speeds, but this thing accelerates quicker. Any questions or chat topics you want to talk about, I'll try to address them in between stints. Just so it's not super boring. You know, I'm almost thinking because it's a flat track, I could lower the ride height. But we'll see. Locked up the brakes because there's no ABS. People still coming in the server. This might get ugly. Yeah, I'm gonna gamble and lower the ride height for the session. Hi. Okay, ride height. Where are we at? Are we gonna run? Hi. Yes. Cool.
Skins are ready. Press the restart button.
Off we go. So again, we've lowered it a bit. Shall see how this works out. Please don't hit me. Thank you. Turn on the personal best delta, because I did run some testing laps in the public server. Alright, let's put down a good lap. Track's generally clear. So the delta right now is to my PB in practice. Car slowed down faster than I thought it would. It's not a good lap. RIP! Oh well. Everyone's gonna be like, why didn't you register a time this lap? Because I choked. SRS again. I'm just getting bumped like crazy, but I'm not concerned. So far slower than my PB. Marshall's probably got me. Yep. Marshall, you're really fucking good, dude. I'm gonna run out of gas here. And that's qualifying. Threw that lap away. I like that setup though. So, I have no idea how much fuel we need, by the way. Let's try this. These cars are so fun though. Oh, and Marshall was trimmed out. Looped it just a bit. 45 liters should be okay. Well, we've got 60. So, we are playing it safe, boys, because math is hard for me. So Marshall's not going to get back in time to start another lap. 55, 56, 56, 56, 56, 57. It's kind of close. I really do not like Road America. It's super boring. That's right, I'm running high downforce at Road America. Lots of people in white cars. I didn't get the skins in time. My bad. Too lazy to restart at this point. Have them for next week, though. Anyway, thanks for coming out. Hopefully we don't get junked in turn 1. We might, though. Car radar is not showing the whole car, but just use your mirrors, bro. I don't know, like... if you know a guy's beside you, just give him a lane. I don't know why this is taking so long to transition here. Right now we're watching Sean Seabrand in his white car. Okay, it's race time. Is our fuel correct? Sure. Can't really do anything in regards to tires. Uh-oh. Let's not play that game. Yeah, I saw you got loose there, Marshall. These cars are sketchy. Like, you can get them pretty sideways, but then there's a point where it's just like, no. Pray don't forget how to launch in these. Anyway, I'm going to turn off chat now. I need to not be bad at starts. And that's lap 1. He almost got dinged for cutting the track there. Mistakes. You know what? I'm glad I didn't take the time penalty, though. Because if you run wide there, it gives you a slowdown penalty, and that would have been a race over. There's also some of the bumps, too. Okay, now we're even. I feel like I get such a better run out of the final corner than he does. I don't know, maybe he's running with TC. I'd have to ask. Does he have damage? I really don't understand why I caught him so easily there. Oh, he's got a huge run now. Look at that. Look at that. I'll let him have the inside. Turning into a nice little race here. I think we're running 2 different downforce configs. This car's got so much top end, but I kill him under braking. I think there's only so much I can do now. Uh-oh, lap car. Could have been spooky. Getting 2/10 that lap. I don't think it's enough though. Got 3 to go. He needs one big mistake here. But he's good enough. I don't think it's going to happen. come to the line with 2 to go. I can't believe we both didn't die. That was pretty clutch. So, he's definitely running like medium downforce. So I've been braking super late compared to him, and he got in the brakes going into 3. And I was like, we're going to die because I don't brake there. And I cranked the wheel left. And somehow it stuck and made the corner. What brake bias were you running? Let me check here. I was running high downforce though. I don't think the bias mattered so much as the brakes. Yeah, louvers 2, rear wing 1, high downforce package 1. Where's the brakes? 56 bias, 100 power. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was max downforce, and it wasn't even like What was the heights at? So it was like 36 front, and then 42 height in the rear. For even more downforce because of the rake, right? Yeah, and you were killing me on exit, and I was getting fucking scared. I'm like, I'm gonna have to drive it perfect on entry for like 3 laps to get in your draft, and have a hope in hell in catching you. Yeah, and you killed me in terms of best lap too. Yeah, lower downforce is what got you. And you know what? Your setup, I think, was the more, in quotations, correct setup, right? Because I know Timo Glock did a comparison here with low, medium, and high downforce open wheel car setups at Road America, and he found out that medium downforce is the way to go. So your setup's probably correct. Whereas I was just going full like max downforce and let's see what happens. I probably could have played with it more. So hold on, let me exit out here and show you the titties on my desktop because I want to watch those final couple laps again. That was, I think we can agree that was a really good race. Glad people came out for that. That's one of the few times where like, sure. So let me try getting back into the game again. I'm just so glad we didn't junk it, because we both made mistakes at about the midway point of the race. There was one where in turn one, I fucked up exit and had to jump on the brakes because I was sideways. And there's like a lap later, you went in the grass coming out of 3, and it allowed me to catch back up. And if both of us were like close enough, we would have just drove into each other, and it would have not been very good. Yeah, and like I said, like it wasn't even a move. It was just we don't brake at the same spots, and I couldn't believe how quick I was catching you. So instead of like that wasn't even a planned move. It was like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill Marshall on entry. So again, I cranked it left and was like, I hope that worked. And then the car settled for the center of the corner. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm lucky I had enough tire left. I had enough tire left where I could pretty much catch you. Or, not catch you, sorry, stomp on it. This is the end, I think? Yeah. So 1 to go, we'll go 2 to go. Cameras are there. Yeah, and I mean, these cars, you're running them so slammed here, right? Because I'd slammed mine in terms of ride heights before the race started. So, like, I come out of 1, I hit the bump, and the car just starts bottoming out, and I'm like, uh-oh, and it shoots sideways, and I was like, it's race over. It's a rare mistake from me. But, I mean, 2-foot magic save hack, so it's all good, right? Do I need to go farther back? No. Okay, let's go. Okay, 1 to go, 2 to go, 3 to go. Sorry I keep rewinding, but like I want to play the last 3 laps from broadcast view. That was such a good fucking race, though. And I cannot believe like how planted these cars are. Maybe it was the downforce settings, but like it was like a GT1 car with like double the downforce. It was stupid. And I could drive it so deep into 1 and just like straddle the curb. Holy shit, we have 15 viewers? How? And I kept hitting that curb. I hit this curb like 3 times during the race. And the car would like sink down into it. And completely fuck me on this corner, so you'd pull away here. You got me in the carousel like crazy. I could not keep up. It would just plow. That was really fun, though. Car doesn't seem to mind inside curbs as much as the rest of AC. Yeah, whatever they've done with this car in terms of tires, like, it doesn't spin like other AC cars. It doesn't have that, like, crazy understeer like other AC cars. It doesn't have that, like, snap oversteer when you apply throttle. It's just a really good car. And it's a shame that all AC cars don't feel like this. Or you could just copy-paste the tires. That could be fun. Yeah, you missed the apex going into 1 here, and that let me catch up. And then I had a killer 1 by comparison. What is this, like, Grid Autosport chase view? So I reiterate that this was not a planned move, because you'll see I'm in line with your car until, like, the last second. I did not plan this at all. I'm like, I'm braking, uh-oh, uh-oh. Fuck, that was kind of nuts. I didn't say anything for like a whole lap, because I just couldn't believe that that worked when we probably should have died. Because yeah, like here I'm like, I'm going to hit you. We're going to die. And then I just cut it as hard as I could. And then I just timed it right. So how do I watch from your car? Where are you? Thanks, AC. Not gonna let me browse by driver names, please. It's not cool, man. There we go. So your car 8. Wow. And like the best part is I got it stopped too. And like it took the corner relatively well. It's not like I understeered off the track and made you run wide. No, like the car set in the center of the corner and it let me just accelerate off straight. So I'm like, okay. Wasn't planning to do that, but that worked. Like it rotates perfectly. And then I think I'm still in second, so I just jump on it and it plants. And then you have to check up a bit here, which I mean, you're trying not to kill us, right? I actually fucked up this corner just like that in qualifying, too. That was my first invalidated lap. Because it was like in Q that counts as cut track penalty for whatever reason. I thought I was blowing the corner too until it slowed down in time. It was weird. It was like a Brett Favre moment where he runs around the backfield for 30 seconds. You're going, oh no, and then he chucks it deep 50 yards, finds a guy in the end zone, and you're saying, oh yes. Yeah, and then you kind of fucked up the braking here. See, this corner I found, like, I was braking at the shadow, I think. It was, like, the second one? Yep. Yeah, you just didn't tuck in enough. And then I think you got like a cut track penalty here, or did you not? Front end bounced and the car just pushed off into the grass. Okay, so you must have been even lower than I was in terms of ride heights. It's interesting. I think we're on 1 to go now. And once I saw this gap, I was just like, "Hey, I'm giving up." Dialed it back a bit because these cars got really greasy near the end. I'm kind of disappointed we only ran for 20 minutes because, like, the tire wear was not good near the end of the run. So, like, if we actually had to run out a whole stint before pitting, it'd be really interesting. Yeah, that line didn't work either. I think you tried to drive it in deep like I did, and then you're like, nope, don't have the downforce. No penalty at Canada, but that area slows the car down a lot. Oh, so there's like a sludge or a stickiness to it. Okay. And then here, I think I tried to enter really wide and then cut down to get a run off the corner. Another lap, you would have caught me, but it's SRS, so we just do sprint races, right? Like, it's a shame this was only 20 minutes because that was just getting started. Yeah, fuck, that was fun. Thanks for coming out, guys. Ended up being a good race.